What's up, my friends? I am back. I told you I'd be back, and here I am. It's Josh Answers. Now, first of all, thank you again to Darren and my man, the 4-string fighter, in my comment sections. I didn't realize it was you down there. He is an incredibly talented ukulele player, and that's what I call it when I speak to an ukulele player. To everyone else, I say ukulele, so they know what I'm talking about. Hey, it's Wednesday, it's cold, it's Josh Answers. This question today caught my attention right away. It was on the Reddit Musicians Forum, and the question was, what is your biggest regret as a musician? Pretty good. And as someone that's been playing for over 20 years professionally in all kinds of situations, right away my mind went to all these scenarios that I was in, trying to figure out like where I felt regret. I think though, the biggest regret I have is something I've realized recently that I was doing a long time ago wrong. So when you play guitar, for example, and you're learning at a young age, there are ways for you to sort of cheat what you're playing. If there's a very difficult chord, you can find other ways to do the fingerings. You can find chords to substitute, like playing cowboy chords in some instances, other than playing like these really difficult chords. And now what I'm realizing now is that it's so much fun to have a challenge as a musician, to have a finger position that hurts my hand the way it used to when I was 12 and I started playing music. So if there's an E flat 7, yeah, you can grab the capo, or you can kind of cheat and play an E flat maybe. But if you can actually get your finger into that shape, it's number one, going to help you expand your musical dictionary of options you have available to you as a songwriter. And two, the actual song is going to sound so much better. So if you happen to be a cover artist and you're playing shows out where you're playing covers, I think that you're going to find pretty quickly that if you're doing a lot of common songs where you're doing, cowboy chords, G, C, D, after a while, that gets very mundane for you, but also for the audience. They're not hearing anything different. They're not hearing anything, from a place of musical theory. And so what I've tried to do, really as of like 2 years ago, is every time I'm trying to learn a song and I come across a crazy chord shape, I sort of dive into it. I want to try that challenging chord. I want to try to figure out how to make my hand move that way. And as difficult as that can be at the moment, and as tough as it is as a, let's say intermediate to advanced guitar player, to feel like a novice again, that's really the magic I find in terms of learning. And so the regret that I have is so many years ago, not back then, doing that then. How many years, decades did I waste trying to find ways to cheat through songs that I thought I was just being, above it. But in reality, I was holding myself back from learning a greater deal of what was available to me on the fretboard. So now I have so much fun when I come across a new chord, or I pull up a tab in Ultimate Guitar and I see something gnarly. I'm like, all right, here we go. But that mentality, if I could have had that years sooner, I'd have at least 540 subscribers on YouTube. Hey, my name's Josh Jams. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Josh Answers. Bye. Bye.